is up, guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to be covering all of the new stuff coming out in the Division 2, and that includes World Tier 5, which if you guys want the full details, I'm gonna leave a link to a Reddit article and also a link to the YouTube video for the state of the game that they just did. But without further ado, they're calling this patch 1.7, officially, unofficially. It's performance improvements for frame rate drops. I don't know if you guys have experienced that. I really haven't, but I assume it happens. One I have experienced is skills going
Helo
on
almost at
cooldown.
extraction
That's an
zone.
issue. Evidently, I've experienced that where my skill says it's ready. I try and use it, and it goes on like a 15-second cooldown. No idea why. Evidently, it's a bug. There's also they're fixing the scaling issue with lower level players playing with higher level players. I've tried playing with my friend, and he just got ripped to shreds. Evidently they were scaling him to my level, but because he had crappy green gear or blue gear, it wasn't scaling to like gold gear, and so he was just getting dismantled. It was bad. Um, there's going to be issues. Evidently there were issues with specific headsets losing audio. I didn't know that. I never had that issue, but they're fixing it. They're changing the color name tag of clan members, so you're no longer going to be yellow or gold. The exact color has yet to be revealed. It's a mystery. Then there's another thing about apparel caches. So it would display like a gray placeholder. They're going to fix that. It's supposed to display what actually you get. For people playing with controllers, they're going to fix something about marking the items as junk. Push to talk will now be enabled by default. Now, if you are in the open world, usually if you had a mic, you were just talking out loud, regardless of if you were on push to talk or not. Like it was just by default, it was open mic. They're switching that to push to talk. So if you wish to talk, you're going to have to push to talk. Now, for the main reason you guys are here, Tidal Basin, whatever. It's a stronghold. It's going to come out April 5th. So that's Friday, April 5th. After they do their maintenance, this will be available. So if you do meet the recommended gear score, I believe it's 425, you'll be able to do that last stronghold. If I'm not mistaken, there's going to be a mission that you have to do first, kind of like the other strongholds. You're going to complete a mission, and then after you do this mission, you'll have access to the stronghold, and you'll be able to complete the stronghold. When you do complete the stronghold, you'll go into World Tier 5, and that will unlock a new gear score bracket, which will be from 450 to 500. If you've already reached 450, you can recalibrate some of your gear and get up to like 465, maybe 470 if you recalibrated a 454 piece or something. Now, the other thing, they're adding gear sets. Not like you have now, where like some of the gear can be, when you have it together, you get extra health or extra armor. If I'm not mistaken, these are gear sets. These are like the olden days of Division 1, like the electronics, the striker set, those kind of the gears. I don't remember the names of the other ones, but those sets, they're coming out with new ones. I don't remember the names. You'd have to go watch again, guys. Go watch the state of the game if you want all of the details. But uh, oh, sorry. Here, I just found them. So the three gear sets that they're being added is True Patriots and Ongoing Directive and Hardwired. Now, I don't know what exactly these allow, what they do. None of that's been released yet. There's rumors, but regardless, there will now be gear sets. And with that being said, with World Tier 5 is also coming invaded missions. And evidently, like strongholds can become invaded, missions can become invaded, which is kind of just a step above, like a higher difficulty, if you will, which is going to become with like more loot, better weapons, better gear. Um, with that being said, they also are coming out with a new difficulty. So right now you have challenging as like the most difficult. You have like hard and then challenging. They're now going to come out with something called heroic. So above past challenging, you now have heroic. And from what they said, heroic difficulty is going to have like some of the best loot, some of the best gear drops. They said they're very generous with it. I believe that was what was the guy's name? Trick, yeah, Trick Dempsey. He said that the heroic modes, because you're able to complete it, will be very generous with the gear and loot. So I really hope that they stick to that because I've been really pissed off doing a lot of these missions on challenging or running through the dark zone and just pulling out crap after crap. It's annoying. Now, so you have gear score from 450 to 500, World Tier 5. You've got 3 new gear sets being released. Then you have invaded missions. You have heroic difficulty. So there's going to be a lot of new stuff coming out, some bug fixes, and then after April 5th, we can start talking about new updates. But I really like what they're doing. There's going to be, I personally feel like there's going to be a lot of new meta builds. We've all seen like the SMG builds, the one tap sniper builds. But I think with these new gear sets, there's going to be a lot of new crazy little builds out there that people can do. So we're not just running into the same builds over and over again, so that'll kind of be nice. But yeah, guys, if you like the video, if you like the information, smash that thumbs up. I really appreciate the likes. If you have any comments, if you've got ideas, they said they're looking at these videos and they're taking in all the ideas and everything that you guys say. So drop some comments. If you guys have ideas or if you've got bugs that haven't been fixed yet that people just aren't aware of, like, make mention of that. Um, but yeah, I appreciate you guys watching the video. I really hope that April 5th and the rest of the year for the Division 2 is amazing. And so far, the state of the game seemed pretty cool. And if you guys are playing on PC, feel free to add me, Smoke Air Diesel. And I appreciate you watching the video. Thanks.